Hey, this is Chris. I'm going to review my comic book haul from earlier in the week, and let's see what we got. All right, let's get started. The first book is Absolute Batman. Look at this art. This is number 16, and it features Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman. I haven't read the book yet, but I've seen the back issues online, and the artwork looks crazy. I'm going to give this new book a try, and we're going to see what it does for me. Everybody seems to like it, so hopefully it's a good story. I know the artwork looks crazy, but yeah, that's great. Look at that. Absolute Batman number 16. All right, next up. Now, this is a pretty funny one. It made me laugh when I first saw it because I didn't know it was coming out. But this is Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four number 1. So if you don't know, I love the original Planet of the Apes, not the newer stuff that was out. And of course, I like the Fantastic Four, so I was curious about this issue. Of course, you see all the characters. You see Dr. Doom, Fantastic Four, Cornelius, Zira, Dr. Zaius, and Urko or Ursus, whatever his name is in this one. So yeah, this looks pretty interesting. I'm kind of curious to read it. If it's good, I'll get the remaining issues in the miniseries, but we're going to see. So that's a pretty good one. Now, this one made me laugh too. I haven't bought a new Archie comic since 2012, and I saw this, and it's a team up between Dynamite Comics and Archie. This is Archie and the Army of Darkness. So you have Archie in the world of the Army of Darkness. He has the saw as a hand. He has there's monsters. There's Veronica there. Look at that. I like this art. This art is by that artist named Galvin. And he's done some pretty good work in the past that I've seen. So, yeah. Archie and Army of Darkness. That was pretty cool. All right. Now, this one, let's see. These last three were gifts from a coworker. He has a pool box at his local comic store, and they gave him doubles for some reason. So this is Marvel Zombies number 3. This is the red band version. It's sealed in plastic, and it looks pretty good. Of course, I never keep any books in the plastic bags. I always take them out. But yeah, look at that. You have Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and you have the heroes there, Reflections, and the stones. So yeah, looks pretty good. Thanos was always a good villain for me. I always liked him. He did some appearances in Marvel Team Up and some other books, and he was always good. I think he's been a little overused, but that's just my opinion. All right, next up is Venom number 4, Black, White, and Blood. I haven't read any Venom books. Like I say, this was a gift to me, so I'm anxious to read the book and see how the story is, and the art. By the art on the cover, it looks pretty good. Venom is not my favorite character. He's not my favorite Spider-Man villain, but I'm going to give it a try, and we're going to give it an honest shot and see what I think about it. So that's Venom number 4. And this was a pretty cool book. This is Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. This is number 4. You see Wolverine and Spider-Man and the Black Panther. They got those Predator lasers pointed on them. Yeah, this is... I doubt it's in continuity. Well, does Marvel even have continuity anymore in their books? But, yeah, so it should be a pretty good read. I like the Predator. Saw the original first 2 movies. I think that's all that I've seen. I saw Alien versus Predator, too. That was a pretty good one. So, yeah, Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. All right. All right, these next books are just on-sale books. They're back issues. The Tater Tot Comics in Arnold, Missouri, they were having a big sale. Basically, you get one book half off. So it's like they were 50 cents a piece. They were normally $1, so this is pretty good. I'm actually going to pull these out of the bag because I got new bags. But this is Armageddon 2001, kind of a crossover. It's Batman Annual number 15, and that's from 1991. And the art looks pretty good. I mean, you know, early 90s art. So, but this has the Penguin. He's in it. And the art is by Jim Fern. I've never heard of Jim Fern in my life. But the inks are by Steve Layola. Is that how you say it? But yeah, so Batman Annual 15. It's a double-size issue, of course. And it was 50 cents. Can't beat that. I like cheap books. All right, next up, we have another detective book. I'm going to take it out. And this is Detective number 654. And this is art by Michael Netzer. He did some pretty good stuff. So this is kind of Batman I like, with the simplified suit, the blue and gray, and I always wanted the bat symbol to not have the yellow when I was younger, and now that it's doesn't have the yellow around it, I want it back because I think it looks cool. Is that kind of weird to say? I mean, yeah, this is pretty good. Detective 654, near mint, 50 cents. Man, that's pretty good. Next up is a book from Valiant. So Valiant was pretty popular, and it didn't last that long, but it was by Jim Shooter, and the art is by Barry Windsor Smith. This is Unity number 0. Look at that art. Isn't that great? Barry Windsor Smith was really well, he still is a good artist, but look at that. So this was the first issue of the Unity crossover between all the characters. And it was a free issue. It's probably about 3/4 of the size of a regular comic. It's kind of thinner. But look at that art. And for 50 cents, you can't beat that. I was like a kid in a candy store going through these boxes. I know this sounds stupid, but I really enjoy that. All right, next is a book everybody knows. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 299. This features art by Brandon Peterson. I don't know him, but yeah, any issue of the X-Men is great. I'm trying to rebuild their run, and for 50 cents, you can't beat it. And this was dated, April 8, 93. I think I stopped collecting back in 1990, 95 is when I initially stopped collecting years ago. All right, next up we have some great John Byrne books. This is Alpha Flight number 10 with Sasquatch. And this one has the Super Skrull as the enemy. Man, look at that art. John Byrne was such a good artist. Man, these were great books. I love these. I think he did like 2 years, 3 years on this title, and then he quit. But man, I just love John Byrne. All right, I have another Alpha Flight. This was another 50-cent book, and I think this is probably a very fine near mint. Definitely worth 50 cents. This is Alpha Flight number 18. Some great art. But look at this. Secret Wars advertisement for the toy line. Look at that. Isn't that neat? All right. Yeah, John Byrne, you can't beat him. He really was a great artist. And yeah, that's great. We have another Alpha Flight here. And this is probably very fine. And this is number 7. It's from 1984. And you have some great art. Look at this. Look at that art. Oop. Man, John Byrne could really draw. Love that. Aurora is back. It's too bad we don't see these characters now, because a good writer can really make these stories great. Like John Byrne, he wrote and drew these. For 50 cents, can't beat it. Look at that. About to throw down there. Betrayal. Cold Hands, Cold Heart. Yeah, that's Alpha Flight number 8. Definitely worth 50 cents. All right, I have one more Alpha Flight. And this one, I love the cover on this one. Let's see if you do. Oh yeah, this is Alpha Flight number 9. That's Sasquatch, and it looks like the Thing is about to attack him, but we all know it's the Super Skrull. And John Byrne really drew the Super Skrull. Great. Oh, look at this. Here's an ad for Secret Wars. Yeah, look at this. Look at this page. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is just awesome. All right, next up we have another John Byrne issue. This is West Coast Avengers number 50. This is a great cover of the original Human Torch flying out of his burial plot. And he gives a little synopsis of him in World War II and kind of tells a story of his origin. And at the end, it shows Human Torch meeting the Vision. There's some kind of shared origin there. I really can't remember what it was. It involved the Vision, Wonder Man, and Human Torch. And yeah, this is great. Love it. Love it. And the Return of Iron Man. So this is a great book. 50 cents is a great price. All right, next up is some Uncanny X-Men. Let's see what we got. So this is X-Men 305. And this is this is definitely near mint. And this is from 1993. And the artist is Jan Duursema, I believe. But yeah, this is great. Look at this. Look at that art. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. Yeah, this is great. And there's a big splash page of Storm in her 90s outfit. Yeah, look at that. Bishop and Rogue. Yep. All right, this is the last book. And this is another Uncanny X-Men. And this has something in the book, because I can feel it. It is a little trading card type thing with a little scratch off. You can win a Sega Genesis. I wonder if I scratched it and won, I could still get the winning prize. Probably not. But so this is X-Men 303, definitely near mint. And the art is by Richard Bennett. He's the special guest artist for this issue, it says. So this is another story of the X-Men, and nice art. And what just caught my attention was the bullpen bulletins. And you got Tom Talks, and you have a little checklist of the upcoming books and all that stuff. I miss these house ads and house editorial stuff. It's just, you don't have that in books today. And then finally, I got some new comic bags. These are, what company is this? Oh, this is Ultra Pro. So if you guys tell me what bags you use, I'm kind of testing bags right now, because the bags I have are like these, and after a long time, they get kind of, you know how they get wrinkled? I don't know if you can see, wrinkledy. I hate that. I hate when they get wrinkled. Yeah, look at that. So I have some of these before, but these are for thick comics, so I need some of those. But normally I keep my better books in Mylars, but those are very expensive. So if you would, in the comments, let me know what bags you guys use. Normally I use the Mylars for my kind of more expensive books, but for the more regular books, I'm trying to find a bag that doesn't wrinkle. So let me know in the comments what you guys use, all right? All right, there you have it. That's my weekly update from the comic book store. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please check back, like, share, subscribe, and we will see you on the flip side. We'll talk to you later. Bye.